Apollo, our wedding is coming up. 4 happy days bringing another moon. But oh, I think how slow this old moon waves. She draws out my desires like a stepmom or a widow. Long waits a young man's inheritance.
4 days will quickly change to night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow, bent back in heaven, shall behold the moon.
Go straight. Stir up the Athenians, youth, for our wedding reception. Awake the lively, nimble spirits of our joy. Turn sadness away to funerals. The pale companion is not for our excitement. Hippolyta, I flirted with you with my sword and won your love, hurting you. But I will wed you in another key, with excitement, with trumpets, and with the party.
Be happy, Theseus. Our comfort.
Thanks, Aegis. What's up?
I come full in frustration and complaining. It's my child, my daughter Hermia. Come forward, Demetrius. My noble lord. He has the consent to marry her. Come here, Lysander. And my pleasant duke. This man has stolen the heart of my child. You, Lysander, you have given her poems and exchanged gifts with my child. You have sung at her window by moonlight with fake verses of false love, and stolen the impression of her fantasy with chocolates, jewelry, and a giant teddy bear, and worst of all, an iPhone 7 Plus. I thought her to love Android. He has a lot of influence on my naive, stupid daughter. With having known you stole my daughter's heart, turned her obedience to me into stubborn harshness. And my great duke, if she doesn't agree to marry Demetrius in front of you, then I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, as she is mine. I may dispose of her, which shall either be to this kind gentleman, or to her death, according to our law immediately provided in that case.
What do you think about this, Hermia? Be careful, beautiful Hermia. Your father should be as a god to you. One that framed your beauties, or you were just a form of wax, imprinted by him. And because of his power, he can leave the figure or destroy it. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
That is true, he is as well, but he does not have the consent of your father. The other one must be worthier.
I wish my father could see through my eyes.
Instead, you must look with your father's eyes.
I ask your grace to excuse me. I don't know what's making me this bold, or how it may affect my reputation. To plead my thoughts in such a presence here. But I beg your grace that what's the worst that can happen if I refuse to marry Demetrius?
Well, you will either be put to death or reject forever the society of men. Therefore, pretty Hermia, think about your choices. Remember your youth and potential. If you don't listen to your father, can you live the life of a nun, ever to be caged in a shady cell? To live as childless woman all your life, chanting faint songs to the cold, fruitless moon. Think about your feelings before you choose to be a nun. A rose is happier when used and turned into a perfume than one that grows, lives, and dies alone.
So I will grow, so live, and die, my lord, before I give up my virginity to his unworthiness.
His over-controlling personality will not take control of my soul.
Take time to think. By the next new moon, the marriage day of my love and I, promising to be together forever, either prepare to die for not obeying your father, get married to Demetrius as your father wishes, or to stand on Diana's altar and protest to be forever alone as a nun.
Give up, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, hand over your right to her love.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. You marry him.
You are mocking me, Lysander. True, he has my love, and my love will pass on what is mine to him.
He is mine, and I will give her to me.
I am, my lord, in the same class as him, and just as rich. I love her more than him. My fortunes are equally ranked to his in every single way, if not better. Above all, Hermia loves me. Why why should I not go after her? Demetrius, I'll say it to his face, made love to Nidar's daughter Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, adores, devoutly adores as an idol, his unloyal and inconstant man.
I must confess that I have heard that, and have thought to have spoken to Demetrius about it. But being overwhelmed by my own problems, I have seemed to have forgotten. But come, Demetrius and Aegeus, I have some private schooling for you both. For you, pretty Hermia, prepare to do as your father says, or else the law of Athens puts you up to death or to the vow of a single life, which is out of my control.
Come, my Hippolyta, what's wrong, my love? Demetrius and Aegeus, go along. I must employ you in some business, in preparation for our wedding, and confer with you of something closely that concerns yourselves.
We follow with beauty and necessity.
What's wrong, my love? Why are your cheeks so pale? How did the rosiness fade so fast?
Probably for the lack of rain, which I could well grant them from the tears in my eyes.
Oh no, for all that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of true love never ran smooth. Either it was the difference in
How annoying! Too high to love someone low.
or else badly matched in age.
How irritating! Too old to be engaged too young.
Or else it depended on the choice of others.
How evil! To marry by another's choice.
Or, if there were a choice in marriage, war, death, or sickness destroys it, making it instantaneous as a sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream, brief as the lightning in the dark night, that, in a split second, both heaven and earth are revealed, and before a man has the time to say,
Behold!
the darkness takes it away. So quickly, bright things came to confusion.
If then truly star-crossed lovers have always faced these problems, it must be a law of destiny. Then let us teach ourselves to be patient, because it is the customary cross, as due to love as thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes and tears were love's followers.
A good argument, so listen to me, Hermia. I have an aunt. She is a widow, of great wealth, and she has no child. Her house is remote. It's many miles away from Athens, and she respects me like her son. Gentle Hermia, may I marry you there? And the Athenian law cannot reach us at that place. Then, if you love me, sneak out of your father's house tomorrow night, and in the woods outside the town, where I meet you once with Helena, to celebrate May Day, I will wait for you there.
My good Lysander, I swear to you by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by the innocence of Venus's doves, by that which knits souls together and prospers loves, and by that fire which burned the Carthage queen, when the false Trojan was seen under sail, by all the promises that every man has ever broke, in number more than any other woman has spoke. In that same place you have appointed me. Tomorrow, truly, I will meet with you.
Promise me, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Hey, pretty Helena, where are you going? Did you call me beautiful? Take that back. Demetrius loves your beauty, oh, fortunately. Your eyes are guiding stars, and your tongue's sweet air more melodious than lark to shepherd's ear. When wheat is green and when hawthorn buds appear, if you could catch looks like sickness, I will catch yours, beautiful Hermia, before I go. My ears should catch your voice, my eye your eye. My tongue should catch your tongue's sweet melody. If the world was mine, Demetrius being an exception, I'd give the rest to you, to be transformed into you, to teach me how you look, and with what skill you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown at him, but he still loves me.
Only if your frowns would teach my smile such skill.
I swear at him, but he still loves me.
Only if my prayers could have the same effect.
The more I hate him, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hates me.
Helena, his stupidity is not my fault.
None but your beauties. I wish I had that problem.
Don't worry, he will no longer see my face. Lysander and I are leaving this place. Before I met Lysander, Athens was like a paradise to me. Oh, but what power love has, because he has turned heaven into a hell.
Helena, we will tell you what we are thinking. Tomorrow night, when the moon is full, Artemis will show her silver visage in the watery glass, decking the blades grass with dewdrops, a time that lovers' flights will always be concealed. Through Athens' gate we will sneak out.
And in the forest, where you and I often lay in pale primrose beds, emptying our hearts of their sweet counsel, there Lysander and I will meet. And then we will turn our eyes away from Athens to seek new friends in companies of strangers. Farewell, great friend. Pray for us, and I hope good luck grants you Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. We must starve our sight from lovers' food till tomorrow's deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Goodbye, Helena. May he love you as much as you love him.
How
happy some can be over others. Throughout Athens, I'm thought to be just as beautiful as she is. But does it matter if Demetrius doesn't agree?
He's the only one that doesn't think so. He's making a mistake being in love with Hermia, just like I'm making the same mistake being in love with him. We both love people who love someone else.
All things terrible and ugly, holding no proportions, can be transformed by love into something beautiful. Love is blind and doesn't look with the eyes, but with the mind. And that is why winged Cupid is portrayed as blind. Love uses no logic or judgment. Cupid's wings and blindness symbolize recklessness and haste, and therefore love is said to be a child, because he is so often tricked as playful boys forswear themselves in game. Cupid is always lied to. Before Demetrius met Hermia, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine. And when he felt heat from Hermia, it dissolved, and his oaths melted.
I will tell him. Yes, I will tell him of beautiful Hermia's plan, and then he will go to the forest tomorrow night to pursue her. And for this information, and if I have great expense, it is at a dear expense, but by doing this, I will enrich my pain to have his sight move towards me again.